I'm Allendale's Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin with a look at your midday weather update. Latest check of the surface analysis across the region now doesn't show anything super exciting. High pressure's on the move. High pressure situated just to the west of Milwaukee right now, a secondary high down near the Tulsa and Joplin areas, northern Oklahoma, southwest Missouri. It's all part of the big circulation. Up the backside, we're seeing good, strong southwesterly winds. That's bringing temperatures into the well above normal category, up over parts of North Dakota, South Dakota, even to extreme northern Minnesota. Not super concerned, though, about that action working farther east and south. Yes, temperatures are going to go up, but we're not going to be seeing the super hot air move in over the central and eastern Corn Belt. Western Corn Belt, yeah, I think we're going to be seeing above normal temperatures here for a little while. More on that in just a little bit. The dry period continues to roll forward here. No significant frontal boundary action across the Corn Belt as a whole for probably another 6 days or so. I'm looking for Tuesday night, Wednesday of next week being when our good front kicks off. We'll be under the influence of high pressure till then. We do still see two measly little teeny tiny fronts trying to sneak down into the Corn Belt. One as we go toward the end of this week, specifically looking at Friday, maybe even into late Thursday. Moisture with that front will fall apart. I don't think it does anything except fire off a few hit and miss showers down to maybe the I-80 corridor. And then we've got a slightly better organized front that works through the upper Midwest on Sunday. Thing is, it comes down and brings some shower and thunderstorm action to western Iowa and then back into the central plains. But as it tries to move farther east, it gets strung out. The low moves faster over Canada than the front does over the central plains and into the southwest Midwest. So you get this pulling apart effect, and the moisture basically tails off and dies. So we could see some action maybe as we go through that Sunday, Monday time frame over the western part of the Corn Belt, but I don't think it makes it very far east of the Mississippi, and if it does, we're talking about Wisconsin, not anywhere else. So again, that puts us in the category of having our next good front come through midweek next week. It begins Tuesday night in the upper Midwest and then really gathers strength as it moves east. It should be able to hit about 80 to maybe 90% of the Corn Belt, and I'm still looking for half to 1.5 inch rainfall totals. My concern at this point is okay, what if we end up with more of that 80 to 90% coverage in the half-inch range? You know what? We will have just finished up a week-long dry stretch over parts of Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, parts of Missouri. Is a half inch enough? That's where my concern is going to lie going forward. If we can get everybody into the middle of the range, around an inch or even an inch and a quarter, I'll feel a lot better. But right now, I still think a good chunk of the coverage area is going to be in the lower half of the range, probably from a half inch to 1 inch before all is said and done. So we'll have to watch that. We'll follow that system up with dry air again, probably looking at another front trying to sneak in around the 23rd, although models differ in terms of when it's going to arrive. The European has a much stronger high in after next week's front. Either way, all models are in agreement that we have another strong low that comes out of the northern plains and upper Midwest around the 26th and the 27th. So both of the systems, the one on the 23rd that I'm talking about and the one at the end of the period around the 27th, can do half to 1 inch rainfall totals. Coverage, not spectacular, 60% is probably what we're looking at. Let's get back to temperatures. Western plains areas, or I should say western Corn Belt areas, are likely going to be above normal over the next few days as we get warm air to surge in. We don't see this moving much farther east than the Mississippi River, though. East of the river, I think we'll look at our warmest days coming Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's going to just be warmer mostly because humidity values go up. We might squeeze out a few 90-degree readings over Illinois on Sunday, but we're not going to gear up for a big warm air push. That's going to stay back off to the west, and that pattern looks to hold right on into the last part of the month. That's the way your forecast is stacking up. If you've got any questions on the weather, give us a call at Allendale. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin.